Bayer Leverkusen shot the entire footballing world last year as they won the Bundesliga title undefeated. However, since then it's been downhill. They trailed to Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and they're 3-0 down in the UCL on aggregate too. Xabi Alonso's men have lost their magic, but I'm here to help them find it. As today, I'm taking charge of Bayer Leverkusen with the goal of bringing the team back to their best and to win them the Champions League. But ladies and gents, even though Leverkusen compared to last year are having a bit of a stinker, this team that we've inherited from Xabi Alonso is still fantastic. Players like Grimaldo, Granit Xhaka, Jonathan Tah, Florian Wirtz, they're unbelievably stacked. And as you can see, it's an insanely young side too. Majority of our best players are under 30 years old. The only downside Leverkusen have is they're competing with Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, man, and they're just the top dogs. And unfortunately, with only 60 million euros in the budget, it might stay that way for a bit. But that's where I come in, because I'm going to try and work my magic on this Leverkusen team and help them lift the Champions League. Unfortunately though, it's not going to be that simple, as every summer transfer window I have to accept every transfer offer I get. But it's not all bad news, because in the January transfer window I can do whatever I want, including rejecting offers. But there is one more catch. Every year we are starting with nothing in our budget. So whilst I don't want to sell any one of these players in our team, we've kind of got to if we want to try and progress with Leverkusen. It really is a catch-22. But as you can see, it's the start of July, the first transfer window is open. So the only thing we can do right now, guys, is sim to the end of this transfer window, accept every transfer offer along the way and hope that not too many of our best players get sold. And guys, I'm not joking, I've only simulated 5 days into the new campaign and we've already got 4 bloody transfer offers. But one of the players is Palacios. West Ham are offering just under 70 million for him. Oh, that's one of our big players gone already. I'm not too fussed about the rest of these guys, to be honest, because they're not players that are in the starting 11 already, but that's still not good at the same time. And there goes Bolasie for 3.3 million. And if I'm not mistaken, guys, that is indeed Palacios. The first big player is officially left Leverkusen. He did go for 69.9 mil in the end, but that's still a huge blow. But guys, it just gets worse. Boniface is going to PSG, Wirtz is going to Man City, and Tapsoba is going to Newcastle. Oh, this challenge sucks. What was I thinking doing this? And there goes Tapsoba, guys. I'm pretty sure Wirtz and Boniface won't be too far behind him. And there he is, Florian Wirtz, the best player in our team by a country mile. Oh, this is just torture. And Boniface has just left as well. We're not even 2 weeks into the transfer window, guys. We're getting torn apart already. But our transfer offers aren't slowing down anytime soon, because Jonas Hoffman is going to Dortmund for 20 million. To be fair, that's not bad. And there he is, officially playing for Dortmund, guys. That deal went through dead quick. But whilst we're here, guys, just take a look at how many players we've sold already, man. This isn't even 3 weeks into the transfer window. But unfortunately, guys, we're just going to add more players to that sold list, because Grimaldo is going to Real Madrid. And they're only paying 1 million above his minimum asking price. Oh, I don't like this challenge. I mean, surely there's only so many players you can actually sell before there's none left. But for now, at least, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Everybody is raiding us. But it looks like we've just had our first bidding war, because Bayern have offered 88.3 mil for Grimaldo. Now, I know he's going to Bayern Munich, but I'll definitely take that extra money. But guys, it just gets bloody worse. And Sape is going to Chelsea for 50.7 mil. That's 5 mil below his lowest asking price. This actually sucks a big fat pile of... I'm just so happy we're almost at the end of this transfer window, man. Surely it can't get much worse than this. But apparently, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what can happen, because Patrick Schick is going to Atletico Madrid now for 43.8 mil. Are we even going to have any strikers left? Oh, this is rough, man. We've got a Super Cup final coming up against Stuttgart now. We're actually playing it. Are we going to win? Are we? Oh, wow. We've actually battered them. Fair play. That, I will admit, did shock me. But Patrick Schick looks like he's actually staying, because you can see that I've accepted it, but they just couldn't come to an agreement with his contract. Hey, I'm not complaining at that. The good news is, though, guys, we've only got 2 weeks left of this transfer window, so we just need to hold on and pray to God nobody else comes in for our players. And just as I say that, it looks like somebody's activated Schick's release clause, because he's going to Inter Milan for 61 million. I really thought we'd have been able to keep him. Then again, though, we are simulating to after the transfer window's over, so maybe there's a chance it doesn't go through. But as you can see, it's September 1st, the transfer window's done, so let's go see the kind of damage we're left with. And I've got to be honest, guys, all things considered, I don't think we're actually looking too bad. Now, granted, we've hardly got any decent attackers. Our defense is in a bit of a shambles, but we've still got Xhaka, we've still got Andrich, we've still got Frimpong. Tor's still in the team too. I actually think we've done all right. But that's not to say we haven't suffered huge blows. Florian Wirtz has gone, so has Grimaldo, Palacios, Boniface, and Sape. Those alone are huge plays for Leverkusen. But there is good news, because in January, we get our chance to rebuild and do whatever we want with this team, and we're going to have over $500 million to do that with. But until then, guys, we got to sort something out with this team, man. I can't leave it like this until January. So for now, at least, ladies and gents, we're keeping the formation the same with a counter-attacking build-up style and a pretty deep line. But I reckon this will change come January. As for the formation, it is essentially a 5-2-2-1, guys, but right now, I don't think we got a choice. We got to play quite defensive whilst our team is weak. And now that we've shuffled this team around a bit and got our best starting 11 out, I don't think this is a bad side. We got Buendia as our makeshift left winger for now. We got Schick up top. Mukalele's going to be our centre back. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this. And the thing is as well, guys, even though we've got a severely weakened Bayer Leverkusen side, we've still won the Super Cup, smashing Stuttgart, and we are 2 for 2 in the Bundesliga so far, so we're off to a good start. We could just do with this Bayer Leverkusen keeping that up until January, because if that happens, we are looking very damn good. But you know what else is looking good? Our chances of hitting 85,000 subscribers. We are getting pretty close, but I need your help to cross the finish line. So if you're enjoying this video so far and want to see more content just like it, drop this video a big old thumbs up, get it to at least 1,000 likes for me. And of course, if you're new around here, subscribe whilst you're at it. And guys, do not ask me how, but somehow Leverkusen have pulled it off. We are second in the Bundesliga, 15 games into the campaign. Only 5 points behind Bayern, 2 losses all year. Yeah, we are cracked. As you can see so far, the stats looking decent. Amin Adli's looking good, so is Granit Xhaka, Nathan Talic, Alex Garcia. Our boys are putting in a shift. But not only are they smashing it in the Bundesliga, we're in the quarters in the DFB Pokal. And right now, we're looking likely to get playoff football in the UCL, which I am beyond happy about. But guys, the summer window is out of the way now. It's time for the January transfer window to start, and we've got $500 million to play around with. And if we spend this money right on this team, ladies and gents, we could legitimately walk away with every trophy we can win this season. But if we're being totally honest with ourselves, guys, there's a lot we need to do with this team right now. For starters, we need a couple of cams, because Tala and Onyeka just aren't at that level we need them to be at. We need a better left midfielder than Buendia. We need to make improvements on our back three, and we need a better keeper than Hiradeki. Like I said, a lot of work to do. So guys, I'm going to start with the goalkeeper position, and I'm going to go with one I think is the most clutch, in Emiliano Martinez from Villa, 6'5", 87 rated. He's got absolutely insane stats with footwork and 1v1 close down play styles. I think he can do a job. And so with that being said, he becomes my first signing as manager of Leverkusen, and we've got him for the next 3 years. Well, I hope so anyway. And there he is in the starting 11. We just need to work on our back three now. But I don't want just any defenders. With us playing a back three, I want them to be absolutely rapid. And guys, I think I found the 2 perfect centre-backs for the job. Mickey van de Ven and Bremer from Juve. Van de Ven, as you can see, 84 rated, 23 years old with 90 pace. And Bremer's a little bit older than Van de Ven, but he's 86 rated with 83 pace. They're both exactly what I'm after. And just like that, for the combined total of 163 million euros, we signed both of them on 5-year deals. So that's officially our back three and keeper sorted. Now it's time to move further up the pitch. We just need a left midfielder and 2 central attacking midfielders. Once we sorted that out, I'm happy to leave the team as it is. Then again, we still have over 280 million to spend, so we'll see what we're working with once we sorted those positions out. But guys, I don't want just any old attacking midfielders. I want ones with an eye for goal, which is why I'm going for Paulo Dybala from Roma. I mean, he's 86 overall, 31 years old granted, but he's got great shooting alongside good passing and dribbling with all of these play styles, so I definitely feel like he'd be a great addition. Just like I think Xavi Simons will be, as we're going to sign him from Leipzig. He's 85 rated at only 21 years old. He's got good pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, and just like Dybala, he's riddled with play styles. And just like that, ladies and gents, both Paulo Dybala and Xavi Simons now play for Leverkusen. But we still need a left midfield, and I believe I found one that can fit our system in Mohamed Kudus from West Ham, only 24, 82 rated, insanely fast with great dribbling and decent shooting as well. And that's why I signed him for 58.9 million. Now this does leave us 41 million to spend, but I think we'll leave the transfer window there. Because let's be honest, looking at this team for a second guys, we have successfully done everything we've wanted to do. We've improved our back line out, got a better keeper, improved our cam rolls, got a left midfielder. As daft as this sounds, this team could win everything this season. As for the rest of the money we've got guys, I'm going to go through every single player's contract to make sure it's the best it can possibly be and make sure there's no release clauses. And we are improving our coaching system just to make sure we can try and get the best out of all of our players. But aside from that guys, I am done for season number 1. There's literally nothing more I can do to help improve this Bayer Leverkusen team. But I do think it'll be interesting to see if these 6 new signings will help elevate Leverkusen, or will they just stay exactly where they are now. But guys, I've got to give credit where credit's due. Bayer Leverkusen, despite finishing 3rd, were only 3 points away from being the best team in Germany again. Unfortunately, it is Bayern that take the crown. Dortmund fall short just like us, but I reckon at some point we will win the Bundesliga. And we came so close in the DFB Pokal. Bloody Dortmund knocked us out in the semis. Again, this is a trophy I believe we'll win. But this one is a trophy I really want us to win, guys. The UCL, and we've just made the playoffs after finishing 18th in the league phase. And that's where we annihilate PSV 6-1 on aggregate, but just lose to Milan in the round of 16. Come on, man, we've got to be better than them. I mean, come on, we did a job with this team in January. We should have at least made the quarters. Then again, the overall stats aren't exactly amazing. I mean, Adley did decent 22 and 43, 14 and 6 for Nathan Teller. What's he playing at game time? Dybala did decent in 24 games, so did Mohamed Kudus. But in fairness, we can't expect mega stats, can we? Because half of the team will be joining us in January every year. Which does lead me to my next question. After the summer transfer window's done, how many of these players do you reckon we're going to be left with? I mean, the good news is at the very least we haven't got much depth, so that means we won't be able to make too many sales. It's just a question of which sales we have to make, because that really could set us back considering we've got no budget to begin season 2 with, remember. To be fair, there are a couple of players I would like to be able to keep, one of them being Mickey van der Ven, another one being Jeremy Frimpong, and Xavi Simons, guys. I'm not personally too fussed if the rest of the players get sold whilst we keep these 3, because we can definitely build the team around these 3 players. And guys, as we enter season 2, something tells me luck might just be on my side this year, is Robert Andrich is the only player after a week that's had a transfer offer. It is to buy him for 35 mil, however, I don't think we're missing too much considering Garcia and Xhaka have got that starting lineup covered. I've got to say, that's a much better start than season 1. I should have kept my gob shut, guys. Jonathan Tah is getting sold to Real Madrid for 18.7 million. Hang on, that doesn't seem right. Okay, this is quite interesting. They want to give us Rudiger alongside that money. You know what? I mean, we've got to accept every transfer offer, so I can't exactly reject this. And thankfully, we can sort the Rudiger deal out because Andrich has sold for 37 mil. And there we go, guys. Rudiger is done and dusted. Jonathan Tah's going to Madrid. Rudiger's coming to us. Well, hopefully, anyway. We haven't had the cutscene confirming it just yet. But here is the cutscene, guys. Rudiger is officially in. Jonathan Tah is out. Don't get me wrong. I know we lost in that transfer deal, getting Rudiger, who's on the edge of going down an overall, but it's better than nothing. But so far, it has to be said, apart from Jonathan Tah and Andrich, nobody's had a transfer offer yet, which I'm really happy about. I mean, I'll show you guys. It's August the 2nd right now. Let's go to the transfer hub just to make sure I am telling the truth. There you go. Received offers, absolutely nothing. The bad news is this does mean we won't have much money to work with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to January. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. The only offers we're actually getting right now are loans. Hey, I'm not complaining though. But guys, I knew I should have kept me gob shut. Granit Xhaka is going to RB Leipzig for 13.4. Hang on, that doesn't seem right again. Okay, they want to give us Antonio Silva alongside 13.4 million. I will happily take Silva. He's a beast in the making. Guys, this is actually insane when you think about it. We're going into January so much better prepared than we were last year just because of these trade offers we're getting. And there we have it. It's a done deal. Antonio Silva is officially a Bayer Leverkusen player, and I think it was Granit Xhaka. I can't remember. I think it was RB Leipzig he was going to. And we got 13.4 mil after that deal as well. But guys, here's a proper transfer offer from Bayern Munich. Amin Adli, 56.2 million. I mean, at least this way Schick will get absolute game time, won't he? Gotta be honest, guys, we've been so lucky in this transfer window. Hardly any of our players have had any interest. And just as I piss and say that, guys, Martinez is going to Man City, Rudiger is going to Atletico Madrid, Nathan Teller is going to Chelsea on loan, and Jeremy Frimpong's going to Leipzig for 94 million. Oh my god, when am I going to learn to keep this big gob shut? Can't actually believe that, guys. I am an absolute idiot. We've lost just basically half of our squad there. But then again, we're a couple of days away from deadline day, so maybe they won't go through. But so far, it isn't looking good. Is Bayern Munich want Emiliano Martinez, man? They're just taking all of our best players here. But we are simulating through deadline day right now, so the question is, guys, are those deals going to go through or are they going to go bust? And I'm looking at our most expensive sales so far, and I'm not seeing any of the names that we've just had to accept. And we've only got 140 million. Guys, I think we've actually got away with it. And looking at the team, it's confirmed we somehow got away with murder there. We've legitimately kept majority of our best players. Martinez is still here. Frimpong's still here. Oh my god, we're so lucky. And the best thing is, come January, we don't have to sell any one of our players, and we've got 140 million to further improve the team. And I think there's only two positions we focus that money on. The first one being a better striker for Schick, and we definitely need a better centre mid. But once we sorted all those positions out, guys, this team will be looking very strong going into the second half of the season. And so far, guys, honestly, it's pretty damn decent. We are top 4, only 7 points behind Dortmund after 15 games. Saying that, where the hell Bayern Munich? Oh my god, Bayern Munich at 10th. What's happened to them? I swear they've taken like 2 or 3 of our best players over the last couple of years as well. Saying that, I'm not complaining that Bayern are doing bad. As for the DFB Pokal, we are indeed in the quarters facing Dortmund. But this time in the Champions League, we have smashed it. We are 3rd in the league phase so far, looking pretty likely to go straight through to the knockouts. And our stats so far this year aren't actually looking too bad. Tal's got 14-2, 11-2 for Xavi Simons, 8 goals for Mohamed Kudus. But Patrick Schick, only 3 goal contributions in 17 games. What is this guy's issue? Why can't he do his job and score? Well, I suppose the good news is it won't be his job for much longer, because we've got 138 million to spend. And I'm spending it on a better centre mid than Puerta and a better striker than Patrick Schick. And guys, I'm not mucking around when it comes to the striker. I'm going for Jonathan David. The Canadian international is 25 years old, 84 overall. Cracking pace with good shooting and dribbling with 5-star weak foot and 3-star skills. And I believe he can do what Patrick Schick can't, which is exactly why I've just signed him. Now this leaves us 75 mil to spend on the centre mid, and I know exactly who we can go for. Because I found Mikel Merino from Arsenal. He's got the perfect stats for that box-to-box role that we are playing. He's got power shot, relentless, and aerial playstyles, which is brilliant for a midfielder. And he's worth between 41 and 51 million, so we can more than afford him. And now that we signed him on a 3-year contract, that officially wraps up our window. But you know what? I'd say it was a pretty successful one at that. We brought in a fantastic striker in Jonathan David and a very good box-to-box midfielder in Mikel Merino. And with those additions to the team, there is actually quite a big chance we could go on to win the Bundesliga from here and the UCL. I mean, we're only 7 points behind Dortmund in the Bundesliga, and we are in a fantastic position in the UCL league phase. One thing's for certain though, guys, we are definitely going to do better this year than last year. But unfortunately, guys, even though that is indeed the case, we were still nowhere near Dortmund in the Bundesliga. They were on smoke this year. But we've won the DFB Pokal twice, apparently, according to this game. Honestly, they need to fix this at some point. Moving on to the UCL, though, we've absolutely smashed the league phase. 3rd, we finish, and we go straight through to the round of 16. And that's where we smash Celtic. We've battered Dynamo Kiev, but lose to Milan. The exact same scoreline as last year. Oh, you gotta be taking the that cannot be happening again. How ironic that I've got a new bogey team whilst I'm managing my old bogey team. I would say that the good news is these stats are fantastic, but the likelihood is, guys, we won't have half of these players next season. Because in the summer transfer window, every single one of these players are fair game to getting sold. Which does suck, man, because we're literally so goddamn close to getting to that UCL final, but bloody AC Milan are in our way. The thing is, though, whoever does get sold out of the starting 11 will go for a lot of money, so that is at least one good thing we can take into Season 3. But as we enter our 3rd year with Bayer Leverkusen, Gustavo Puerta's had our first transfer offer of the season from Portsmouth of all teams. I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but that did take almost 3 weeks. I'll say this though, I'm really not complaining, because if that's the sign of things to come in this transfer window, we're looking good. But Jesus, we've just been hit with a quadruple whammy. Mickey Van Ven's going to Bayern Munich, Martinez is going to PSG, Kudus is going to Valencia, and Frimpong is going to Wolfsburg. I won't learn, will I? I need to keep this shut. And just like that, 3 of the 4 players have actually been sold. Bloody hell, I can't get over how quickly that just happened. Luckily though, there is some good news, guys, because Jeremy Frimpong's deal with Wolfsburg seems to have collapsed, so for now at least he is staying at Leverkusen. But then there's the bad news. AC Milan, our bogey team, want to give us Christian Pulisic for Alex Garcia. I mean, to be fair, Pulisic, 27 years old, 85 rated, that's not exactly a bad player. Unfortunately, we've got to accept it anyway, so we don't really have a choice in saying no to this. But guys, I don't exactly know what's going on, but Alex Garcia is still at the club. I've simulated 3 or 4 days, no cutscenes happen, so I can only assume that the deal's broken down. Which, if I'm being honest, is not exactly the worst thing in the world, guys. I'd have much preferred to keep Alex Garcia than have Pulisic in the team. But look at this, guys. Jonathan David is going to freaking Spurs for 80.4 million. We've got to get rid of our best striker. Oh, I can't believe this, man. This absolutely sucks. Well, one thing's for certain, we're going to have a very busy January transfer window. Having said that, though, the deal looks like it broke down, so for now, at least, he's staying at Leverkusen. But Patrick Schick isn't. He's going to United for just under 70 million. But honestly, I'm not too fussed at that. He's been useless at Leverkusen. But wouldn't you know it, it looks like he's freaking staying after all. The one player I wouldn't have actually minded being sold. But Rudiger is leaving to join Villa, 58.1 million. Oh, to be fair, we didn't spend a penny on this guy, so I'm not too fussed about this. But with it being the 30th of August now and us simulating to the 1st of September, will that deal go through or not? Apparently not, ladies and gents. I mean, as you can see, the deal has been accepted, but nothing else has happened. So overall, guys, we only sold 4 players in that entire transfer window. That's actually really damn good. But it does leave the team looking like this, guys, and honestly, I'm quite nervous going into January because our best keeper is Lucas Hurudeki, 36 years old, 75 rated. Guys, we're going to be lucky to make the top 10 by January. However, there is good news. We just need to hold on until then because we've got over 300 million to spend. And honestly, guys, this time I reckon by the time we're done spending that money, we'll be looking at the best team in the world. And quite possibly the best team in Germany too, because despite us not having a proper keeper, we are second, only 4 points behind Bayern. Guys, that's insane. We've also once again won the Super Cup, for the 2nd time, may I add. And we're once again in the quarters of the DFB Pokal, so we could win this again too. And as you can see from the stats, guys, so far, honestly, you can't really complain. Jonathan David with 13 and 2, Dybala 10 and 3, Nathan Talla 10 and 6. Why is he our best player? But guys, the good news just keeps coming. We've got over 300 million, and we get to spend all of that money on this team uninterrupted by any other team who wants one of our players. And the only thing we really need is a left midfielder, a proper keeper, maybe another centre back. And I reckon from there we are set. But we need to make sure we're bringing in the right players for these positions, which is why I'm going for Gregor Kobel for that keeper role. 89 rated, incredible stats, and he's got that 1v1 close down playstyle, which if you remember Martinez had, and we did sick with him, which is exactly why I've just signed him for 73.3 million. But we're not done yet, because I did say I wanted to bring a centre back into the team, so I thought, why not bring back an OG Leverkusen player? So I'm bringing in Sape back to Leverkusen from Chelsea. 86 overall now with 83 pace, 85 defending and 82 physicality. Yeah, he'll do a job. Just like Cody Gakpo will, 86 overall, 27 years old, fantastic stats. And just like in Sape, very affordable. And that wraps up our window after spending 160.5 million on both of these players. And I know that might seem a little premature given how much we've got, but we don't need anybody else. We've got a world-class keeper now, a fantastic centre-back, and a great left midfielder. I mean, look at the state of our starting team now, guys. We've surely got to have one of the strongest teams in the world at this point. To be fair, guys, this could be our year to not only win the Bundesliga, but to finally win the Champions League, provided, of course, we don't face off against AC Milan. I truly do think it's Leverkusen's time again, but I suppose we'll have to wait until the end of the season to find out. And guys, it finally goddamn happened. We finally made Leverkusen the best team in the Bundesliga. But it was as close as you can get. The same wins, draws, losses, same points. The only thing separating us was goal difference. We legit only scored 6 more and conceded 3 less. That was all it took to win the Bundesliga. Oh man, I'm chuffed. We've also won the DFB Pokal again. So right now, we've won the Bundesliga, Super Cup, and League Cup. We just need the UCL, and we've won everything with Leverkusen. And it could very well be our time to do so, as we've qualified for the round of 16, where we just scraped past Napoli, finally get our revenge on AC Milan, and we've just scraped past Real Madrid. We're playing Liverpool in the final. Oh my god, that is bittersweet, man. Revenge on AC Milan, the Bundesliga title. We've just got to win the UCL, and this is the perfect campaign. However, doing that won't exactly be easy, because this is the team we're facing in the final. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a freaking tough team to beat. Then again, our stats at the end of this campaign are by a mile the best they've ever been. We've really showed up this year. And this is indeed the team entering the final against Liverpool. And I'll be real with you lot, we've done such a good job considering the odds have been stacked against us since day one. We've somehow managed to build a world-class squad despite having to sell pretty much every single one of our players as soon as we get a transfer offer for them. And ironically enough, the only trophy we haven't won yet with this team is the Champions League. But we could change that right now, as all we've got to do is beat Liverpool to win the Champions League, and that means with Bayer Leverkusen we'll have officially won everything. And I've just this second realised, guys, we managed to do all this with Leverkusen with a 3 at the back formation, so maybe certain teams just suit it better than others. But we got Gakpo coming inside. Okay, Marino can't. Oh, what on earth was that? That's the Arsenal in him coming out there. We need to shake that out on him if you're playing for Leverkusen. But here comes Bano Gittins. He's off. Oh my goodness, that's a great double save from bloody Kobel. Garcia on the ball now, though. He's got past McAllister. He's really got past him, actually. He's left him for dead. Okay, we can do something really good here. Garcia's on the ball. He's taking a shot from distance. Almost goes in. Bloody hell, Garcia. Take a bow, lad, for that run. And here he is again. Garcia is on the ball. This time he's going to find Cody Gakpo against his former club. How did I just this second realise that? Cody Gakpo, though, could make it 1-0. What a save, Alisson. Elliott on the ball now, though. That's a great tackle from Marino. Still on the ball, though. Liverpool, good defending. And I see that run. Okay, we could make something happen here if we're lucky. Ronaldo Araujo, you're too big for David. This is actually a very close-knitted game, man. Whoever scores first is definitely going to win. Now that I've said that, I really hope I score first. Second half now, and I've got to say this, guys. This is easily the most even game I've played in a final before, man. Liverpool are just matching me in every department, and we're doing the exact same to them. But here we go. Jeremy Frimpong. We're going to use his pace. Or maybe not, actually. We're going to use our brains. Oh, that's a cracking tackle. Fair enough. I can't even be mad at that. That was fantastic. Liverpool's turn to come forward now. Mohamed Salah's on the ball. Good shot. Good save. Okay, it's our turn to get some shots in, man, because we haven't had one in like ages. Cody Gakpo on the ball, though. He's taking Salah out of the game. He's cutting inside. He's continuing to cut inside. He's got a bit of room to run into. Oh, fuck. You couldn't let that go out for a corner, could you? Oh, it's my Mardish Villian goal. No wonder we can't score past him. He's a freaking monster as well. This really has got extra time pens written all over it, man. It's just such an evenly matched game. Here we go, though. Gakpo on the ball. Xavi Simons. Okay, he can definitely make something happen. He hasn't really been on the ball all that much. Oh, my God. Oh, what am I doing? David, pull back, you moron. Movement, man. You're a striker. That's what I want from you. Here come Liverpool, though. Harvey Elliott. Oh, that's a cracking block. There's no way that's a penalty. Oh, I can't believe it. Is that actually a penalty? Who was it that handball? Oh, it was Nchape. Was it a handball? I can't. Do you know what? I'm just going to assume it is. Oh, man. It's a shame that this game could get ruined by a bloody penalty, for goodness sake. 15 minutes to go, we go 1-0 down. That is actually such a goddamn shame, man. What's worse is, as well, we should be 1-0 up ourselves, because we just had a golden opportunity and we squandered it. But we do have Gakpo on the ball now. Okay, can we cut inside? Can we find someone, make something happen? Dybala on the ball. Can we get it onto his left foot? We've done a good job of it there. Oh, off. But here we come. Dybala on the ball. McAllister's chasing him. Okay, we can get Jonathan David. Oh my God, we found Jonathan David. Surely. Oh my God, in the last seconds of the game, we get an equaliser. We've sent this to extra time. Oh, that is insane, man. Van Dijk made an insane mistake in the middle of the pot. Garcia tackled him. Dybala hops onto it, finds Jonathan David, and we are in this again. Oh my God, this is beautiful through ball from Dybala, man. Away from every Liverpool defender. You'd think with how open they are at the back, by the way. They're the ones playing the 3 at the back formation. Man, what a game this is turned into. Extra time right now, ladies and gents. My heart is legitimately in my mouth. But here comes Dybala. Okay, he's up again. Oh, he's taking him out. Xavi Simons, a little bit of space. Oh, God. He's on the ball again. Oh, my God. I don't know how we managed to squeeze that in, but we are 2-1 up against Liverpool. This is insanity, man. How do we score 2 goals 5 minutes apart from each other. I don't even know how that bloody went in. Xavi Simons gets his first shot blocked, then he takes the second, open net pretty much. He takes full advantage. But now we can ill afford to make any mistakes. This is a 1-goal lead I want to hold on to for dear freaking life. Oh, we're doing a bad job. It's already... Oh, Kobel, what a save. The man's a joking goal, honestly. Bro, Liverpool, since going a goal down, have taken it to heart, man. They're coming at us with everything. They've got Harvey Elliott. Oh, that's good block. Again, good block. Here comes Dybala. His old legs can only take him so fast. But I tell you what, Jonathan David's done really well there to block him off. Xavi Simons, my Marsfield's just a tank. Second half now. 15 minutes to go, and we have won everything with Bayer Leverkusen. But here comes Jota. Oh, that's great defending, Silva. We're just clearing it. We don't care where it goes. Liverpool corner, though. Realistically, should have gone for at least a throw-in. Oh, that's a good clearance. Cross into the box. Oh, we've done really well to defend that. Just get it out. I'm legitimately clearing it for my life at the minute. Okay, we do have Xavi Simons on the ball here. He's done really well taking 2 Liverpool players out there. Harvey Elliott is in chase, but we're going to pass this to Garcia. Garcia, Jonathan David on the ball. He's done Araujo. Can he make this 3? Oh my god. Game over. 170 minutes on the clock. Jonathan David brace. Game done and dusted. What a counter-attack that was, by the way. Jonathan David finishes it all with a beautiful bit of solo play himself. Patrick shit couldn't do that, could he? And that means we're on the verge of winning absolutely everything with Bayer Leverkusen. We've won the Bundesliga title, 2 Super Cups, 2 League Cups. And after this corner, I am pretty certain the full-time whistle is going to go, and we will have officially won the Champions League. And there it is, 3-1 on the night. Bayer Leverkusen are easily the strongest and best team in the world. In God's honest truth, that was freaking difficult, man. I challenge you guys to do that yourself. In the first transfer window, accept every single transfer offer you get, but in the second one, that's your chance to rebuild and go for it. I'm so happy we've been able to pull it off, but not only have we won the Champions League, we've won absolutely everything else. We've completed Bayer Leverkusen. And there they are, lifting the UCL for the first time under my management, but unfortunately for them, that will be the last. Because that's my job done, and that's the end of this video. So if you have enjoyed it and want to see more content like this, drop it a big old thumbs up, get it to at least 1,000 likes for me if you can, and if you're new around here, subscribe or Stratis. And if you want to watch more of my content, guys, YouTube recommends you watch this, and honestly, I don't blame you because I am pretty proud of this one myself.